What's going on, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for joining me today. Today we're going to do a stuffed burrito. The best part about this recipe is you can stuff it with whatever you like. I'm going to use a ground beef and potato mixture similar to picadillo, but it isn't going to be your traditional picadillo. We're going to top it off with some homemade enchilada sauce, which is legit, and cover it with a whole bunch of cheese. And toss it in the oven, melt it down. Oh, this is going to be so good. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to say really quickly, I didn't do my Monday mentions at the beginning of this week. As many of you know, I'm in Texas, and with Hurricane Harvey, it's just this weekend has just been a really like, it's been a bad week, you know, weather-wise. We've had to deal with worry about family that was in the path who I think one of them completely lost their home. We'll find out for sure, you know, soon. But needless to say, there have been other things that have kind of been on the mind that we've had to deal with. So I didn't get a chance to shoot my Monday mentions, but I haven't forgotten that. So I just want to mention that really quickly. And another thing, those of you who are in the Houston area, or any of you who might be a subscriber who are impacted by this, you know, man, our hearts and prayers go out to you guys. It's been pretty bad, and I'm almost at a loss of words. I mean, if you're in the area, or if you've been watching the news, the devastation has just been amazing. I mean, it's just been crazy. Houston, I think by the end of the week is going to have, they're predicting, you know, close to 50, if not over 50 inches of rain, which is just mind-blowing. So those of you that have been impacted, man, our hearts and prayers go out to you. And on a side note, or on a different note, I want to send prayers and best wishes to my good buddy Fritz. Fritz had some, I think he had like heart failure or something about a week ago, or sometime last week, maybe over the weekend, and he's been in the hospital. Brother Fritz, we're thinking about you, we're praying for you. You know, you, your mom, Sarge, hope you guys are doing well, and I truly hope you get back to your normal self. So we're rooting for you, brother. Hang in there. Anyway, you guys, let's get into this video. All right, so the first thing we're going to start on is my wife's got the ground beef going, and we're gonna actually make a little version of picadillo that we're going to use to stuff the burritos. And in here, I'm going to make the enchilada sauce. So we'll just kind of run through that a little bit. So she's gonna let that cook down, and then we'll drain it. We'll add some onion and potatoes to that when she's done. So we're gonna take a 1/4 cup of oil. Just kind of eyeballing that. And then we're gonna take a, shut up, dog. That's for you, Dan. So to the oil, we added a 1/4 cup of, or to the pan, we added a 1/4 cup of oil, and we're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of flour and mix that in. We're just gonna stir this around and make a roux. Make sure we break all this flour down. To that, I'm going to add 1 bouillon cube. I don't have the cube, but I have the package, which is the same thing. You can use either one. Just going to get this mixed up in here. I might have put a little more than a 1/4 cup of flour, but that's all right, because we're going to add some water and break it down. So, ain't going to hurt nothing. Get that up mixed in. To this, I'm going to take some chili powder And I'm gonna add 2.5 tablespoons of chili powder. That's 1, 2, and about a half. We're gonna mix this in and add a little bit of water. We're gonna start adding water a little bit at a time. We're gonna add about 2 cups, but we're gonna add it slowly. Until all of this breaks down. As you can tell, the enchilada sauce is all that flour and seasoning is kind of broken down. I did add 2 cups of water. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna let this simmer a little bit. Let it thicken up just a little bit. Then we are gonna add a few more ingredients. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and cumin or ground comino. And that's just a taste. So we have that. Let's add the other ingredients. This is the ground comino. Add some onion powder. I'm sorry, that was garlic powder. This is onion powder. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy, Captain. Some salt and pepper, a little bit of salt, not too much. And some pepper. I can actually feel the sauce thickening up, which is good. And that's it. We're gonna let this simmer just a little bit and it'll be ready to go. All right, so my wife's got the ground beef cooked down. We drained the oil. We're adding a packet of taco seasoning. At this point, you can season it however you like. I just decided to go with the already made packet seasoning, or the already made taco seasoning. If you have your own homemade, use that. Use It's Incredible, whatever you'd like.
I did use It's Incredible.
You added that too?
Mm-hmm.
So to the ground beef, you actually need to add the onion and potatoes.
Okay.
So we're gonna add some onion. I took about 1/4 of an onion, diced that up, and 2 small potatoes. Or if you have 1 large potato, that'll work. It just really depends on how much potato you want and how much you're making. So we're gonna let this cook down for a bit. And this isn't your traditional picadillo, but it's, you know, pretty much picadillo. And we're gonna let this simmer. We'll probably have to add some more water to that. And we're gonna let it simmer just until the potatoes are soft. So I'm reckoning it's gonna take about 30 minutes. The enchilada sauce is ready to go. It's thickening up. And that's gonna be it. So we're gonna add some more water to this. Leave it on a low to medium simmer. Get a lid on it and let those potatoes cook down. All right, so I got these big old burrito tortillas. And what I'm gonna do is I got my comal on. I'm just gonna warm them up just a little bit on the comal so it gets a little bit of burntness on there. You know, it cooks it just a little bit. But the main thing it's gonna do is gonna make it warm, which is gonna make it more pliable. We're not trying to cook it a whole lot. We just really wanted to leave it on. As you can see here already, I mean, it's so hot that it's already starting to, you know, brown it up just a little bit, which is perfect. You see it started bubbling. That's it. We don't want to cook the whole thing because then it's going to get too hard and we won't be able to roll it. So that's one. I'll take this other one. You can skip this part if you like. I just, I just prefer the tortilla to have a little bit of, that browning on it. That's just kind of what I prefer. Plus, again, it's going to make it more pliable. So, we're going to get this one finished up. We'll get these rolled and finish up this cook. All right, so we got the tortillas here. Everything's done. We're going to take that ground beef filling, the picadillo, if you will. Put it right in there. Got a pan here that we're going to put them in and put them in the oven. So, fold that over just a bit. We're going to take this. Actually, I should have come this way with it. And then just roll this bad boy up. Just like that. That's one burrito. And do one more. And this one's going to be mine, so I'm going to want to add a little bit of heat. So what I've got is a serrano pepper that I minced up, seeds and all. Just going to add that to the mix. Spread that out. That's going to add some good heat. Get this, fold the ends, roll it over, kind of tuck it in. And there's your other burrito. So I have two burritos here. Ooh. Picking up that serrano pepper. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to take that enchilada sauce that we made and scoop it right over. I'm telling you guys, this enchilada sauce is legit. You got to try it. Next, we're going to take some Kobe Jack cheese, and this was a block cheese that we grated. Man, use a grate, or buy the block, grate it. It's going to come out so much better, in my opinion. So we'll just take, and this was an 8-ounce block, just right on top. And while we've been cooking this, I had my oven preheated at 350 degrees the whole time. Ah, that's good. Now we're going to take this, pop it in the oven, 350 degrees for, we're going to give it a good 10 minutes, and then we'll pull them out, take a look at them. All right, you guys, these burritos are done. Look at that. 350 degrees, 10 minutes. Cheese melted perfectly. They look amazing. Let's get these on a plate and top them off, and we'll give them a taste test. All right, so I got that plated up. I'm gonna take some lettuce that I diced up. Top that off with some lettuce. Top it off with some tomato that I diced up. And that is it. Man. Actually, you know what? Since there's still some left over, I'm gonna take some more of that cheese and top it off. Why not, right? Wow. Now that's what I call a burrito. Look at that. That's good. That's huge. Let's give it a taste. Alright, so here it is. Look at that. Yum. Looks good. Let's give it a taste. I don't want that big of a piece. Let's go with that right there. Holy cow. That is damn good. I would put this burrito up against any Mexican burrito out there. You know what the kicker is? It's that enchilada sauce. I'm telling you guys, that sauce is legit. Man, oh man. All that melted cheese. Make it. It's so good. You're going to love this one. Again. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make it. Like, subscribe, share. Damn, it's good. I will see you guys next time. Take care.